Remember, Mary Slaney established the American record in this, the women's 1,500 meters, almost 20 years ago. Now, today, I favor Suzy Favor-Hamilton from Madison, Wisconsin. Great performance last week at the United States National Championships. For a long time, she felt the whole world was expecting her to win a medal after many frustrating years of international competition. Well, now, she tells us she feels great, both physically and mentally.
I can honestly say this year I feel like a new person, and I've always carried this burden with me mentally, and of pressure that I feel from all around, from people, but it's pressure that I've put on myself. And now I realize that I don't want to carry that pressure with me anymore. I want to enjoy what I do and have fun. And, you know, I just feel like there's a whole new me out there competing. And I honestly am enjoying every minute out there.
17 athletes across the track, including the woman ranked #1 in the world last year, Violeta Beclea-Szekely from Rome. That is she, number 26. Suzy Favor, number 19, wearing the sunglasses right beside her. Kind of funny, Adrian, in a sense, not in the ha-ha sense, but it was Suzy Favor-Hamilton that led the Olympic race right up till 120 meters to go down there on the last lap, and then she collapsed to the track, a combination of some panic and also an injury, and Beclea-Szekely went on to take the Olympic silver medal out of that pack of runners.
Her arch rival Regina Jacobs is not here. She tried to go for the trifecta last weekend in Eugene, Oregon, winning the 1,500, the 800.
Natalya Dukhnova, a very fine Belarusian runner, is expected to be the rabbit in this race, perhaps pushing for as much as 2 laps. Let's see her get out there. That is she on the inside with a short, dark hair. She is now cruising to the front of the lane 1, coming from the outside. They often have the rabbit out on the outside, free of not getting caught up with all of the other runners. If from lane 3, they usually way out in lane 7.
Running in about 5th position right now, Suzy Favor-Hamilton from just outside Madison, Wisconsin, in those signature sunglasses, even though it's nighttime in Rome, overcast.
She has had a brilliant career. She really has. She's now 32 years of age, but from high school on, she was the National High School Female Athlete of the Year in track and field, went on to a great career with Coach Peter Tagan at Wisconsin. She is now back being coached by him, and really just has gotten better and better on a time basis year after year. It's funny, the state motto where you're from, Wisconsin, is forward, and that's exactly what her career has done for about the last 17 years or so.
She's looking pretty strong right now in about 5th or 6th position. Make that 5th exactly.
In second place right there, that is Natalya Gorelova of Russia, and she has really run very well in the scene this year. She was a 1,500-meter Olympian and has been a teacher in Moscow, as a matter of fact. She did not get out of the heats, did not make the final in Sydney, but she is running in second place. And number 26, that is Violeta Beclea-Szekely from Romania. She is right now in 3rd, and Suzy Favor-Hamilton directly behind her.
Gorelovo, the runner with the relatively big hair, pulled back. Bronze medalist at this year's World Indoor Championships, and of course the World Outdoor Championships coming up in August, we'll talk about later.
Right inside of Beclea-Szekely, and tied for 3rd, so to speak, the blonde hair, that is Nelyubova from Russia, ranked number 8 in the world. The Russian women do very well. There has been really no fall off to speak of since the walls came down and the old Soviet Union, as you know it. A lot of people said, well, the support system from the state won't be there anymore. Well, the money has certainly helped a lot of these athletes stay and train, and the Russian women have done very, very well in international competition since the wall came down over 10 years ago.
Gorelovo looking very strong. The Russian runner, her best time, 4 minutes, 1 1/2 seconds. How's their pace at this point?
2:11 through the 800 meters. Very good, solid time here. It's setting it up for a good kick race, however. And let's see what happens. Dukhnova scheduled to go 1,000 meters, which she has just come up on right now. There she goes off the track. Good timing.
All right, that's the rabbit. She is pulled away. Now the job is up to Gorelova, and Suzy Favor-Hamilton running 3rd at this point, far to the outside. Smallest run on the track, but with 1 lap to go, this is where she usually makes her move.
You know, speed is really important here, and Beclea has shown that she's got it. 4:06 is not a great time for Suzy Favor based on what she did last year. She had the fastest time in the world at 3:57, and the woman who is right there, you see in second place, Beclea, ranked number 1 in the world, the Olympic silver medalist, had a time of 3:58. She's got great speed. The question is Favor sharp enough to to win the race. Let's see, we'll come down the backstretch, little over 200 meters to go. Two Russians are remaining up there, and the American in fourth place right now.
Violeta Beclea-Szekely in second position. As her career has gotten longer, she has gotten stronger. Situation applies to this race. Final turn, Larry.
1,500 meters, the metric mile. Add 18 seconds to the winning time. That's what you got what the mile would be.
Violeta Beclea-Szekely, keep your eye on the world's record. She isn't going to touch that, but here she moves past Gorelovo into first place. Violeta Beclea-Szekely, 36 years of age, is going to win the women's 1,500 meter. Made her move at the proper time, and there's your winner. What a strong finish. Suzy Favor-Hamilton from United States third.
And the winning time is the fastest 1,500 meters by a woman in the world this year. It's the equivalent of running about a 4:18, 4:19 mile for Beclea-Szekely.
Beclea lined up right alongside Suzy Favor-Hamilton. We've talked about the rivalry between Hamilton and Regina Jacobs as we take a look at the final turn, but this could be a rivalry in the making.
An Olympian for Russia on number 23, leading with 100 meters to go. And it's tougher to take the lead and run the whole last lap. Push aside the wind. It's not a huge percentage of your effort, but it is real. And the athlete that tucks in behind is saving energy and has something left for a move like this. Because she knows she's got great speed, Adrian, and look at her begin to pick up. She uses her arms effectively. Notice she's pumping them more vigorously. It helps carry you right to the finish line. Violeta Beclea-Szekely is her full name, 4 minutes and 92/100ths of a second for a Golden League victory in Rome.
In Violeta Beclea-Szekely's winning time of just under 4 minutes and 1 second, she makes a major statement in trying to retain the world's #1 ranking from last year. Natalya Gorelova, a very strong second, and Suzy Favor-Hamilton, 2 very difficult races in 7 days. She still feels new and improved. Lewis?
All right, Susie, why don't you characterize your first stop on the Golden League Tour here?
Well, I have to say I'm really pleased. This is my 3rd race of the season, and to jump in with the world's best and come out 3rd, I'm very pleased with that, and it's a great step. I have 3 more meets over here, and I hope to keep improving.